All right, the next part of the lesson, we're going to talk about transformations. So none of our rules for transformations have changed. So if A is negative, it's a reflection. And if we have H here, this is going to be either left or right. So left is positive, right is negative. K is up and down. So up is positive, down is negative. Oh, and then A is also our stretch or compression. So again, stretch is A, it's the absolute value of A when it's bigger than 1. And then the compression is when it is between 0 and 1. Now we do need to be a little bit careful because we can also have a negative on the inside. So if that's the case, then we also have a reflection as well. And before we can decide left-right, you do need to factor out that negative. So what I mean by that, so let's say, for example, we had the equation, the square root of negative x plus 1 and then minus 3 on the outside. So before we can even do vertex or any of the other transformations, we actually need to factor out this negative. So we would factor out a negative 1, so then this would be x minus 1, and then minus 3. So the vertex for this one would actually be positive 1, negative 3. And then our transformations would be a reflection. And then we would go to the right 1 and down 3. So again, thinking about the domain and range for this as well, if there's a negative inside of our radical, that means that our graph is actually going to open to the left. So the domain for this one would be from negative infinity up to the x value of our, negative infinity up to the x value of our vertex, so 1 in this case. And then the range, so again, there's no reflection on the outside of it, so it's going to go from negative 3 to positive infinity. So you just need to make sure that you're looking out for that. So if we go back to some of our previous problems, and we talk about the transformations that happened. Okay, so problem 1, no transformations happened. And on problem 2, this went to the right 3. Problem 3, we went to the left 4. Okay, so it's on the inside. On problem 4, we have a minus 3 on the outside, so that's down 3. And here we went left 5, and then down 7. And on 6, we have a stretch of 2. And again, so we have that negative on the inside, so this is a reflection. And for the last 2 problems on this page, so again, here we would have had a stretch of 3. We went left 1 and then down 2. And our last problem, so again, we have a negative on the outside, so that's a reflection. And then we went left 2 and up 3. Okay. So really, again, our rules for transformations haven't changed. So A, H, and K still do the same things that we've learned since the beginning of the year.